And we're live. And no one's in here yet. Yep. So this will be replayed, even when somebody's. I mean, even though there's no one in here yet, it will be replayed. So, yeah, there is. We're going to talk about, or we want to talk about, the Pryor meetup. Is there anybody in here? It shows that there are people in here. We were wanting to talk about the Pryor meetup this past weekend. What does this say? Does this say where the comments are?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear us? We're trying on our phone. We haven't used this phone to stream yet. We're not using the computer that we usually do, and we're not using the phone that we used at the meetup. So I need to know if you guys can hear us and see us. And also, I'm having to lean forward right now until the sun goes down a little bit. I really need to know if you guys can hear us and see us. That's another thing. We're using a new microphone, so I don't know if it's working, if it's better, or if it's worse.
Cancels echo or not.
I can't hear you.
If it cancels echo or not. Lazy seat.
Hey, Kristen. Can you hear us well and see us? We were in Lazy C's, or I was in Lazy C's live stream this morning, watching her. The true test is Greg. Okay, say something.
Can you hear me?
Okay, Stephanie, I got your message. Yeah, you both sound good. Picture is clear. Okay, so we're using my phone. We're not using the same phone that we used at the meetup. We're using my personal cell phone, and we've got a new speaker that we've plugged in. So I didn't know if that even worked or not. Stephanie, if you should be able to still chat on the live stream. I use my phone and chat in the live streams all the time. So how many of you went to that Pryor meetup? I know Kristen was there. I know Lazy C was there. She brought me some eggs. I keep looking at the microphone instead of the camera. She brought me some eggs to hatch, and I put them. I think I told you I put them in the incubator last night. So 19 to 21 days. We'll see what happens. That YouTube meetup was a lot better than I expected. My nerves were, through the roof. I was extremely anxious when I pulled into the closer we got to the church, the more anxious I got. When we pulled into the parking lot and parked, I was not ready to get out of the car. But then when I got up to the door, and it just, the anxiety level just dropped tremendously when I got to the door. And then when I started talking to people, it became less and less anxious for me. I'm reading. So here's a problem right away. The print is smaller on the phone than it is on the computer. Yeah. I had thought I'd gotten better at that, looking at the camera instead of the picture, instead of myself. But then I put this microphone on at the top, and I keep looking at that instead of the picture or the camera. Anyway, as I began to talk to people, the anxiety dropped a lot. Actually, I'm more anxious right now doing this live than I was at the meetup. Oh my gosh, I gotta put my glasses on. Can you read it?
Yeah.
What's it say?
Yeah, that's my problem. You'll see me squint a lot on my phone.
Yeah. I'd heard in actually a few videos. You know, we went and watched a lot of the live streams that we didn't get to see, and a lot of the videos that people have already posted up about the meetup. And I heard that possibly not everybody got along, but my experience was that everybody was friendly, and everybody, all the YouTube channels that I watch, they seem just as friendly in person as they are on the videos. Of course, you know, when people are videoing, it's, you know, you're gonna present yourself as friendly in a video, but everybody was truly friendly, polite, as you know, like as they are on video. I see, what is that, 5 people?
Yes.
Who all is in here? And I met Jason and Matt and Jared and their parents, and they were all super friendly. But out of that group, I'm not going to name all the channels I saw because I won't remember them all, and inevitably I'd leave one out. But out of all that group, the Crocker group, my favorite was Danielle. I mean, they were all awesome. They were really friendly people. Here comes the sun. Um, they were really friendly people, but Danielle, she's real. I mean, the others are too, but she's,
It's just, oh, wait, she's done too.
yeah. I'm still waiting through my video clips, and no problem here either. I just always. Hey, Taz, do you? Yes. Okay. Yes, I remember. Greg, you gotta speak up.
Sorry.
Yes, definitely, Taz. Enjoyed meeting you and Gail. And I looked for you before I left. I looked for you. I was leaving, and I looked for you guys, but I didn't find you. Hi, Kate. Taz, what did you guys think of that meetup? Y'all went to the hotel too, didn't you? And I don't think, Kristen, you didn't. You drove in and drove back because you were close. I kind of wish I had been at the hotel, you know, for parts of it. But it would have been kind of ridiculous for me to go, because I live so close. I don't stay up late. I get up early. When the roosters start crowing at 4 o'clock, I start waking up.
Yes.
She gave me a shout out,
Yeah.
or you went to Oklahoma City. Did y'all post a video? And did you see that cowboy museum and what was that other Bass Pro?
I think he said that she gave a shout out this morning.
He didn't say this morning.
Oh,
I've got somebody stuck up there, don't I?
yeah.
Taz. Sorry about that. I forget that I put them up there. I put them up there to see if I can see them, and then I can't see it because it's on the phone. She posted a million videos. I'm gonna have to go check that out. I'm really behind on watching videos. I did watch several videos, but you know how. Hey, Evans Family Homestead. It's good to see you. So I think this meetup was a great success. It was bigger and better than I could imagine. And honestly, I don't think the Payne family, the Crockers, or uh,
So
Sawyer's realized, but going in, how big it was going to be and how successful it was going to be. But they did a great job.
Josh the Homesteader.
Josh the Homesteader's in the house. Hey, Josh, I'm seeing a lot of you lately. We had a blast. Remind me to take this down. I don't know why I put it up there. It's smaller up here than it is. Got to visit with so many new faces. Yep. Yeah. There were so many. I don't remember everybody. Oops, I did something. There, I don't know whether this is the right time to say this or not, but there is this is May, in June, the end of June, there is going to be another meetup with another host, I guess. I'm not sure who the hosts are, but it's going to be in Sulphur. Is it Sulphur or
Yes.
Davis?
Sulphur or Davis.
It's like in that area. On June 24th, 5th, or something, and it's going to be a weekend, so I don't think the 24th is on a weekend. But if you want to know the details, I do know that Fowler Family Farm can hook you up, and Rustic Woodwork, and I don't know their whole name, but you know who I'm talking about, right? Do y'all know them? I know some of you know Fowler Family Farm. I think it's Mike and Tanya.
Yes, it's Tanya.
You got to speak up.
It's Tanya, but I don't know if it's Mark or Mike.
I think it's Mike. Journey along. Hey, Shannon. I think this is your first time. I think you tried to get in a couple lives before and didn't make it. I know Shannon had a good time at the at the meetup.
Got, I think, a pressure canner.
Yeah. Did you get that pressure? You won something, Shannon. What'd you win? She had to work for it though. Whatever she won, she danced, she clogged.
Yes, man.
The clogger.
The clogger.
That was funny.
And the guy next to her on her right side was the unclogger.
The unclogger, the clogger and the unclogger, and then two old people on the couch just in there for funsies. Oh, she did. Yeah. Gail won too.
Oh, yeah, she won that night.
Yeah. Greg was one.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear us over the guineas? Like, they're noisy. I have two left. 2 guineas left.
Both male.
Maybe they'll die. I don't know. They're so loud. But I see that everybody, every channel, and I'm sure, you know, even if you didn't have a channel where you enjoyed yourself at the meetup, but every channel gained subscribers. I don't know if you can hear me over the guineas. I'll wait just a second. Just a second. Only 1 second. Can you guys hear the guineas? Unpacking. Haven't even finished unpacking. So yeah. Your hitchhiking video, that was funny. But anyway, what I was saying is I know that every channel that was there gained subscribers and gained friendships and bonds. And everybody is super pumped to be a part of YouTube. Every channel is they have new motivation to put out content. There is going live in 45 minutes. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get in some of that. I have a live that I have to. What time is it? 6, 7. That'll be 7, 8 o'clock. I have a live that I moderate. So, I'll be able to get into hers for a little bit. Plus, we got to eat dinner. Just going to. I'm still here. I'm just going to. Does that say hey?
I'm just giving Hay a bath.
You're giving somebody a bath. I'm so glad to have met you all. Shannon, I'm glad to have met you too. He's distracted. That was so much fun. You guys are so friendly and so real. So at what how many live streams do you have to do before you're not like running out of things to say and keeping it quiet? I am not Tim, the baby. What does that say?
He fell down and cow poop.
Yep, that'll happen. I say leave it on him.
What state are y'all in again? My mind slips me.
We're in Oklahoma. We're in Kansas, Oklahoma. We are not far from Pryor, and that's why I wasn't at the hotel. It didn't make sense to get a room up there.
No idea. Room.
You always run. Do you get off when you run out of things to say, or do you see if the chat takes you somewhere? Well, that's good to know, Josh. Greg, you're moving the camera.
Sorry.
Doing what I told you not to do.
I was trying to slowly do it so I wouldn't move the camera.
You slowly move the camera like for a long time.
Sorry, guys.
We could argue. That would.
That could go on forever.
I see that.
She sees it to taste her somewhere.
Okay, cool. Take it somewhere. Take it away, Shannon. Take it away again. Half my streams are just talking about stuff
From the chat.
from the chats. But when you're, Josh, I don't know how big of a channel you are, how often do you do live streams, but when you're a small channel and you don't have a lot going on in the chat, it makes it a lot more difficult. But I don't know that process. I know where I am. This is our 4th live stream from the house. So I know that is a process, but I just don't know how long that generally takes. Even if you have a small channel, if you do a lot of live streams, it seems to me that maybe as people get used to you doing live streams, you would still get more people in the chat and more interaction with the chat, even if you're not big. But I don't know.
She also finds question games on her phone to play.
What she also say that again? Say it louder.
She also finds question games on her phone
to play. What kind of question? What do you mean? Where do you find that? Distracted by that's the problem with doing this on the phone. I'm distracted by the notifications that keep coming down. And on YouTube today and yesterday, the notifications are nonstop.
Josh the Homesteader. I just broke 100 subs yesterday and try and do a Monday stream just talking about the week.
And my week would be boring. Except this week. This weekend was not boring.
I'm still awkward in lives, Lacey C.
No, Kristen, it seems you don't look like you're nervous or seem awkward, and I don't really remember. I don't remember you getting quiet in your live stream or just not talking at all. But I rely, even in face-to-face conversation, I do rely heavily on the person I'm talking to keep the conversation going. Because I'm an introvert, remember? What's it say? Just when I'm nervous?
Wait.
I don't think it says just when I'm nervous, but
Let's search up here. This or that game, see what people like in life, or would you rather? Google it and you will find it. And then Josh the Homestead. That was Journey Along with Shane. Josh the
wait, I
Homesteader.
gotta process what you just said to me. Okay, hold on. This is harder than it looks. I don't know why I do that. Okay, this or that game, see what people like in life, or would you rather? Hey, it's starting to rain, and you will find it. Five items you would want.
Items you would want on a deserted island.
Okay. Jabber when I'm nervous. I've not noticed you. Man, you hide that well. I've not noticed you being nervous.
She spelled your name wrong.
So stop. I do the same, Lori. I'm horrible at keeping a conversation going. I doubt that, Shannon. Shannon, you're real good around people, it seems. But we did talk about you being shy and, a bit of an introvert, but you hide it well. You hide it well.
Think of questions and write them down beforehand.
There are hummingbirds.
Two.
There are hummingbirds flying around our heads. And they're fighting or something. I don't know. Maybe they're not fighting. Do you think any of you would go to the meetup in Sulphur when it happens? And it's been in we'll have to.
They rotted his beans on the ground. They had so much rain.
This last week, it rotted my beans in the ground. We had so much. Josh, where are you? Where do you live? We've had a lot this last 2 weeks. A lot of rain.
Almost 3 inches.
2 old people on a couch. Is that who is it? Both of you in here? It says 2 old people. Are both of you in here? Yeah. What state are you in, Josh? I would be interested in the meetup. Just depends on what we have going on.
Central Missouri.
Okay, yeah, you probably got about the same amount of rain as us. Kristen, I'll have to get some more information on that from Fowler family on that second meetup. And they said that they didn't advertise it very much because they didn't want to interfere with this one. They didn't want to get confused with this one and mess things up. So now they're wanting to really start advertising it a lot now that this one's over with, the one that was in Pryor. Got more rain coming, at least here. Yes, and you and I are real close. So why is this camera shaking?
Probably because I was shaking.
I forgot what I was saying. Oh, what state? It's in Oklahoma. It's in Sulphur Davis area. They they kind of confused me on that. I think maybe it's, I don't know, Sulphur Davis area, but maybe it's like in between. It's supposed to be at some convention center, I think.
Debbie wants to know when that is.
It's raining. It's raining in Texas. It's raining all over, I think. Who said that?
Debbie.
What was the question?
When is it?
When is it? June. This is May. June, the end of June. If I could use my, hey, never mind. Talk to Greg for just a second. Don't watch him. Y'all talk to Greg just a second. Nothing was said. That's surprising. Okay. So I was thinking it was June 24th, but that's not a weekend, so I'm gonna guess at June 26th. And I was, and
So
they were talking to you.
No, they just started saying this. That was the last question when you came in.
Well, it's behind then. So I'm guessing Saturday, June 26th, but the ones to ask is Fowler Family Farm or Rustic Woodwork. I want to say family, whatever it is. Those two, they'll know they can give the address, the date, the time, and all that. I do have a screenshot of the address, but it's on the phone that I'm using to do the live stream, so I can't get at it right now.
Coffee Angel Crafts.
Coffee Angel Crafts. Hello. There's like a 30-second delay, and that's normal. Yeah. And notifications all over the place. But 30 seconds, that's not too bad.
Yes, Debbie, I did.
Did other people enjoy Greg at the meetup? Good question. I saw that you guys got Jason and Danielle on the couch, and I walked up. Well, I was already there, but I videoed part of that and just them sitting down, because I didn't want to mess up your whatever video you're putting out. But I did get them where they come up and sat down, and then I got your stuff on your table with your names, your logo. Matt got a kick out of Greg. How did he get? I don't understand. I had to go apologize to people. I wish I could have made it. I watched so many live streams that day. Maybe you can do the Sulphur. Can you do? Is that possible? The Sulphur Davis meetup, wherever that is. Will be out by this Sunday. I wonder what you were able to do with mine, because I was nervous, and I could see the nervous on my face in your camera. Like oh my gosh, I was fine at the meetup, but then when I got on your camera, I was like, I don't know, I froze. And then we were doing this little dance, and I was like, when does this end?
And it ends
right now.
Was watching live streams all day. They were on mine. On the first one that I know of, they said hey to Tim and come on. So I had to go back to each of them.
Wait, what?
Coffee Angel Crafts.
Yeah.
They said that they were watching the live streams all day. They were in hours.
Yeah.
And they said hey to Tim and Jamal and I had to go back to them and say
Oh,
they
yeah.
had said.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard for anybody to finish watching our lives because it was our face most of the time.
Yeah.
Vulgar display of gunpowder. I think we met in 6-shooter Homesteading Prepping's channel,
Yes,
I think.
it
Tennessee. Shalom. Shalom, shalom.
Please be right back.
Okay. But she's probably been gone for 60 seconds before we got it. Yeah, so it's not that, the delay is not that bad because he's now answering. Yeah, I will be I won't be on his live tonight, but I'll be moderating tonight.
Not on the thing.
No, but I'm gonna do a live with him. He's asked me a few times, and I'm going to. I just need to discuss some things with him before I do it.
We'll do it the hour before.
Did all of you guys have been getting notifications all day on YouTube with new subscribers and where people comment on the videos that you've posted from the meetup? Oh, we got some more stuff
Robert
jumping.
Castleberry, PAD.
You're starting to talk a lot.
Outdoors.
Hey, Robert. It jumped, and I'm looking at it, and you start telling me who's coming in. Yeah, there was a lot of conversation about Robert Castleberry. I remember that. About your ability to do the logos and the shirts and all of that. Yep. Mine has too. But I think I've said that a few times.
Just a few.
Can you guys hear us? Can you? Okay, so Greg is coming in clearer than he usually does on the computer. So I'm right here on the phone, so you should be able to hear me very well. How clear is Greg? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because I need to know about this setup. But I can say that I don't like not having my phone in my hand. I mean,
Get a third phone.
no, I don't need a third phone. Loud. Okay. Found a quiet. 2 channels to check out from seeing them on folks' streams. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing, watching the live streams and going. See, I'm out of the camera and going back and checking out those channels. Both of you are clear. What's up, Trevor? I don't remember seeing Trevor before.
New Brunswick, Canada.
Wow. Cool. That is awesome, Trevor. Greg needs to speak up a bit. Did you meet Greg at the Coffee Angel Crafts?
They were on their live.
Huh?
They were in the live.
I was being sarcastic. No. He said you need to speak up a bit, and I'm being sarcastic. So, Trevor, is Canada getting a whole lot of rain like we are here in the States?
Yes, it is, Robert.
Is that a Commander Bacon hat I see? Yeah, he's wearing a Commander Bacon hat, a Ridge Life t-shirt, and I've got on Porter Valley Ranch. And there you go. Go Ridge Life. Eat more bacon. And buy some sheep and goats. Infernal Gaming's laughing, and I bet that has to do with, have you met Greg? Did you meet him at the Red? Okay. It just jumped. Give me a second. I'm super new and dig it so far, but can you tell us, new folks, what you're about more, please? Okay. That shouldn't take long. We are, remind me to come back to this. Vulgar display of gunpowder. We are we're starting out on the homestead adventure. We moved from the suburbs, a house in the suburbs, you know, with neighbors really close and everything, barely a yard, to 10 acres. And we were in Arkansas, northwest Arkansas. We moved to 10 acres in northeast Oklahoma. And so we're new at the homestead thing. We're new at gardening. We're new at goats. We've got goats and chickens right now. I told on a previous live that I have that I'm very compulsive buyer, especially when it has to do with something to do with the homestead or an animal. And I had a couple of steers. I have had steers and a pony, and I think that is it. We've had turkeys, and we had ducks, and we got rid of all of that. We got 2 ducks now, but that's all we're doing on ducks because they're too messy. Ducks are cool at somebody else's house, but at my house it's just too messy for me. So my channel will pretty much be us doing things and screwing up. Then you know what not to do. But hopefully we learn quickly, and you know, maybe we have something to, you know, that other people would get out of it, whether it was from experience or just humor.
Can I say something before that one?
What's that?
Hey, Eagle Ridge.
Eagle Ridge. They're on here?
Yeah, go down a little bit.
Okay. Well, I will. I gotta. And YouTube is recommending a lot of channels with meetup videos to me because of all the ones I've watched. Yes. Yeah, I think that. And I'm starting to get like recommendations from 6 months ago, from the last time they did the very first meetup that they did up here, which I've already watched. I watched all those before I went to this one because I got nervous about going to this one and I wanted to see what I was walking into. But it wasn't the same. There was a lot more this time than there was last time.
That's towards me.
What's that?
Part of the Brotherhood Now Welcome is part of the Commander Bacon thing.
Oh. Is there? Yeah, I've heard that before, I guess.
Castle Hives.
Castle Hives, Eagle Ridge. Guys, hello. Trevor, I gotta put glasses on for this because you're a grader operator and it's crazy. Can't grade because the roads are always, yes, laying in water. Yep. And you're gonna get backed up and have to catch up. Jaws.
First time Eagle Ridge and Castle Hives are in our lives.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they're here. I'm glad everybody's here. It's another thing I noticed, that everybody's lives, the live streams that you know, the regular scheduled live streams have a lot more people than they did before the meetup. So kudos, Jason Crocker, Payne family, and Sawyer. Nice to see you again. So it looks like that I shouldn't sit there that much longer. It looks like we're probably done here, but I want to thank you guys for coming in. And I think I still don't know how often we'll do lives, but they'll be on Monday pretty much. It seems like a good time to go. I don't, definitely want to. I definitely don't want to schedule a live stream in times where I'm normally in someone else's live, and I'm in a lot of lives. So, but thank you for coming in. If you would hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.